We're live. That was
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah, popped off and said no, and then said yes.
Sometimes you never know what's going to happen.
Sometimes we feel like a nut.
All
Sometimes
right, let me get that off. I know that looked a little weird. Well, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I've got my Perrier, my water with me.
it is on the website. You're good to go.
All right. So one cool thing that has happened is I finally got our app set up. We are live on our website. We are live on Facebook and we are live on Instagram. So,
Good.
hopefully you're seeing us somewhere. And this is Tempting Tuesday. That's what we decided to call our Tuesdays because everything is so tempting that we show.
Tempting. Yep.
Tempting Tuesday.
And we are live. It's showing all of it. So we are
Yeah,
good.
we
We're
are
doing
live
good.
everywhere. It's been nice. So I just got that set up. I told y'all I was going to get it, and it took me a little while because we were busy with shows and everything. But yeah, so we've got it going now. So you should be able to see it in all these places. And then after it's over, you can get it on the app at any time, so you can review anything on the app. Bless you, Mr. Threaded Lines.
Thank you, Miss.
And
Jennifer.
then you can also, we'll post it on YouTube so you can see it forevermore on YouTube as well as on our website. We have a link called Shop the Live and you can click on that and you'll be able to see some of the past shows. I think it only like does like the last 3 or 4, so that's not the best way to do it. But anyway. All right, that's the cool news.
Cool dude.
So some other news, I have a lot to tell y'all. Like there's a lot going on. So the first thing is Fast Five Frenzy. And I know that y'all have been getting a couple of emails and there's some social posts that are going to be going out. What is this all about? Well, this is where we are marking down this whole section of the shop. We've actually put it in a little room and we actually put it in place where Tula was. We took Tula out and put this in that area and it is where everything is $5 or less. And this is including the fabrics that are in that room. And that $5 is $5 a yard. And that does not start till Thursday. So if you come tomorrow and you see that room, we're not going to be giving those prices tomorrow. That does not start till Thursday. But we've got threads, we've got webbing, we've got fabrics, we've got some bundles, we've got, oh my gosh.
Notion.
We've got a small little block kit. We've got notions. We've got patterns. We've got a lot of stuff. So it's called Fast Five Frenzy. It's good from Thursday. And I will change the prices probably around 9 a.m. I'm not going to do it at midnight. Let's give even the in-store people a chance. And then it's going to go through Saturday. And we are open on Saturday, 10 to 3. So come on in or order online. I will put it on the website and you'll be able to just click directly to that collection and you'll be able to see everything that's $5 or less
Yeah,
there.
Lolita Howell asked that same question. So you nailed
Yes.
it. And
Yes.
Shelly Allen said, good evening.
Hi, Shelly.
Cindy Martinez confirmed Instagram is working.
Yay. Thank you, Cindy.
And
Glad you
Lori
could get it there.
Kaczynski said, hello from Texas. We were traveling
Hi.
back home to Tennessee. We moved our youngest daughter to Austin this weekend.
Oh, nice.
You should stop
Nice.
me, Lori. We're like,
I think she did.
Did she?
I think so. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
sorry, I
I
missed you
think
then,
so.
Lori.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was not here, unfortunately, to do that, but you know.
And I think I was in a meeting when you came. I'm so sorry. I'm in meetings a lot now that things have gotten bigger and I'm doing wholesale and things like that. It's getting a little bit crazier, but I am here for these lives and that's what it's important.
Shelly Allen said the app is working too.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
somebody's waving. I say hi.
Hi. And so, okay, so I talked about Fab Five Frenzy.
Say
All
that 3
right.
times real fast.
I know, right? FFF. So Thursday night, we've got another thing going on. It's Stitching Across America. I know you've seen some of the posts and kind of wondered what that's about. So let me tell you. They have like a mystery quilt that they do. I don't know if it's every month. I I don't quite, I haven't quite, I'm a newbie at this too, so I'm not quite sure of that. But I do know this week is a block. So Monday night, you got the cutting instructions, and then Tuesday night tonight, which is it's going on at the same time as this. There's going to be some others that drop, and then I have one that drops on Thursday, and they haven't even given it to me yet, so I don't even know what it is. But it's also a live show that we're going to be doing, selling things like this, and I do have some cool new things that even if you're with me quite a bit, it's some new things, some other things that because I'm going to be introducing some new people. I am going to show my exploding heart stuff, but that's what that's all about. And I'll be doing that probably another 3 or 4 times this year. I don't have it every month, but a couple more months. So a couple more months. So that's Thursday. Um,
See,
what else? I feel like there's something else that they need to know.
uh,
I'm working a whole bunch of things.
how's
Yeah, so we got a lot of collections in today, so be looking for that. We're gonna fill pre-orders and stuff first, and then I'll let
put
you
it
know
out and
about those.
get some good fabric on the
But
way.
we are gonna show you some
Good.
new Anna Marie Horner tonight. That's oh
Woohoo!
my gosh, so
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So Lynn Morse Harrison said, "Good evening,"
Good evening, then.
and Candace Card said, "We'll try to do the mystery on Thursday."
Oh, nice.
So excellent, Candace.
Yeah, excellent.
So excellent.
And I think what you'll do, like if you're interested in what it is, like the clue that you get from mine, you can go back to the other shops that are doing it because there's a shop every night and get that code because there's a code that I'll give you and it's a link to a website. You put in your name and your email and they send it to you. It's one of those kind of things. So
We need to hire Cindy Martinez. She's checking us all out. She told me the app's working, the Instagram's working. She
thank
is.
you,
We're gonna have to hire
Cindy.
her.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that
Yeah.
because I am curious. This is the first time that we've gone live on all of these places. So it's nice to know that they're working.
Yep.
That was good.
So
It
we
was
are good going.
we are good to go. I'm excited about it. What else? There's something else that I wanted to say. It was the Fast Five Frenzy. It was the Stitching Across
Mystery
the
5.
Nation. The oh yes, Mystery 50. Thank
Woohoo!
you. If
Yeah.
you have not joined our Facebook group in the Mystery 50, this is something that you've got to do. Like you have no idea. The day that we did the mystery was so much fun. It was crazy and people were posting and talking. From what I've heard, our group was like the rockinest group that day. So we do another one May 31st. You're going to start getting some posts about that here real soon. But what you need to do if you're on Facebook is you need to join my mystery group. It's M50 Threaded Lines.
You'll
We'll
find it from
we'll
that.
post it. Yeah, M50 Threaded Lines, and I'll post a link when I'm doing the socials. I'll have a link to it too.
Excellent.
But you really want to join us, and things are going to start hopping. But the actual drop date is May 31st, which is also Fifth Friday for us. So, whew, craziness
Saturday.
again. Fifth Saturday is what did I say? Fifth
Fifth
Friday.
Friday.
Sorry,
Yeah. It
Fifth
is the fifth
Saturday.
Friday too. Putting it down to it.
All
So
right, are y'all ready?
Candace said it was absolutely fun, and Cindy said it is fun, and Christina Purcell said, "Hi, nice to see you guys."
Hi, Chris. I knew you downloaded the app because I think you told me you downloaded the app
Yep.
because I don't see how many people do. So that's fun. That's nice that y'all have done it.
We are read up.
All right, let's see some Anna Marie Horner. Okay, you know how usually I show you the fabrics and then I say, oh, we have a fat quarter bundle. Well, I want you to see the fat quarter bundle first so you get a good idea of how these colors go together. Because the fat quarter bundle is all about the color. Look at that. It's not like a true rainbow, but look how beautiful that is.
That is gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. This one is gorgeous. All right, now let's take a look at some of these beautiful fabrics. All right, so
Oh,
this
by the way,
was, let's talk about comment sold, I
yes.
guess. All right, since we're on all these new things, and I don't know quite how Instagram works.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Sorry. So this is a comment sold show. And if you would like to make any purchases on the show, you need to put, is it right above me
Yeah,
here?
perfect.
Okay. Sold 101. And that would get you the item that is being shown on the screen. I guess it's this way.
Yes.
Shown on the screen right now. So if you put sold 101, you're going to be getting the fat quarter bundle for $62.99. It will automatically send you a message and saying that you need to go complete your registration on through Messenger if you're on Facebook. If you're on the app, you are good to go. Nothing. It's the easiest one. I think Instagram is the same way, that you have to get it through Messenger.
Okay.
I'm not
Well,
sure.
they're kind of tied, so it might be. But
Yeah.
just get the app. Just save yourself problems. Just get the app.
Save yourself a problem and just get the app. That would be so much easier. And on our website, I think it's pretty easy too. I think it gives you like the links that you can choose for the website, and it'll put it in your cart just like normal.
Yep.
So that's the 4 places.
And then also we're also cut by the half yard, so make sure when they
Okay, so yes, the yardage that we're doing is by the half yard.
So
So
if you
people
want
hear him, and then I'm like a
repeat,
parrot
yeah.
repeating it.
So if you want a half yard, say sold whatever, and then a full yard. So tell them that.
Okay, I think they can hear you.
Can they?
So
So the secret
if
to the
you're
moral life
wanting
world
1
is-
yard, say you this beautiful first fabric I show you, you want 1 yard of it, you would do sold 102, sold 102, sold 102, enter, sold 102, enter, and that would give you 1 yard because we do this by the half yard. I do think that there is an option on the app and in the on the website that you can change the amount in your cart, but I'm not so sure you can on Facebook and Instagram. So you would need to put that sold 102, sold 102, sold 102.
Cindy is telling us everything. She has got us down. So by the way, I'm gonna catch you up. Tria Barrett said hello with a smiley face.
Hi, Tria.
Lynn Harrison's trying to register. And then Cindy Martinez said website puts you live on the app. So it actually transforms you to the app already. So that's kind of nice.
Nice.
So anyways, there you go. I feel like I'm a color commentator at a football game.
I know, right?
This is
So
cool.
this is going to be good, I think. This is going to be good. All right. So beautiful fat quarter bundle. Now let's delve into each one of these so you can see just how gorgeous it is. We're going to start from the bottom
There you go.
with this one. All right. So here is your black floral. Look how beautiful. I know I don't usually do florals, but we're going to do florals and see how it goes. Look how gorgeous this is.
Cindy said I will send my bill. LOL. And Christina said you're doing a great job. So.
Thank you. I think this one would be really great on a bag. I'm not seeing this one so much on a quilt, but I am seeing a gorgeous
All
bag
over a bag.
made with
Yes.
this.
Either inside or outside.
Yes, this is gorgeous. All right, so this one is, I can never say that word, anemone and silver tone.
Anemone.
Anemone.
Yeah. And Silverton. That's right.
An ammonia anemone.
Anemone.
All right, so this one I'm going to have to open.
You got to see this one.
Yeah, this one is a larger print. But don't let that scare you. You do not have to fussy cut everything she has.
Oh, that comes through quite nicely. Look at
Yeah,
that.
doesn't it? You don't have to fussy cut those vases if you don't want to. You can just use this for the color.
Yeah, exactly.
But wouldn't this be a great backing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous.
I just love the stems into the water. Like you can
Right?
actually see all the
See?
detail.
It's very detailed. That is stunning.
Gorgeous. That really pops out at you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's called
You can even see the water line.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Shelly said, I love that.
Yeah, it's very cool. All right, so again, don't think with these that it's got too big a print and you can't really use it. Nah, just think of the color. Look at, that's why I wanted to show you that fat quarter bundle first.
That was called Sunflowers and Flash, by the way.
Sunflowers in Flash.
Sunflowers and Flash.
All right, we're getting to some echinacea because she has to do her echinacea. Look at that pretty, like a stone color blue.
Is it Cornflowers in Sky? Is that what that is? Yes, that is. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
No, that's okay. Coneflower. Oh, it says it up there. So if you need to, but you can't click it until you know what the name of it is.
It says it on the top. Wait, okay.
Dong. All right, so y'all know her echinacea. Beautiful, beautiful. And we've got another color. We've got several colors, but we're kind of going in that order of the fat quarter bundle.
This is Coneflower and Taffy.
Coneflower and taffy?
Taffy, that's what it says. Yep.
Interesting.
Boy, that is a bright one. That is.
This is very bright.
Yes.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's a little more purple. It's looking a little more magenta online, but this is definitely purple. puppo.
Popo.
It's what our nephew, when he was younger, he said purple puppo.
Popo.
And my friend Lisa from Cactus Quilt Shop in New Mexico, she had her grandson yesterday. She had a grandson yesterday, so she's so excited.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she's there just getting lots of cuddles with him today.
Wow.
All right,
This
I got to
one's-
hold this one close so you can see that detail.
Boy, that's a thick mum. It's a mums and mauve.
Mums in mauve.
Oops,
It's
my bad.
definitely more of that
Sorry.
purplish.
My bad. I hit the wrong button. You're set to go to.
Okay, I didn't know anything happened.
Well, I accidentally clicked on the next one. It popped up real quick, and I put it back on.
So mums in mauve, real pretty.
I just like to say it. Mums and mauve.
See, does that come out more purple?
Yeah, it does. It really makes it purple when you do that.
Yeah, you see that pop. Okay. I was hoping that other one would look a little more purple, but okay, I think this is another one we're gonna have to spread out so you can see.
I think this is
Some
peony and jade.
large.
Is peony
print.
and jade? No, this is not. Is this? Yes, this is peony and jade.
Okay, great. Glad you figured that out. Uh, let me turn that around. I don't think the wrinkle is any better, but I was trying to get you a more
Oh, that shows.
wrinkle-free.
That shows like a full flower there. That's good.
Yeah, it's just so wrinkly on the other side.
Ah, wrinkles. We'll all use our iron. Get it out. Pfft.
There we go. See, it's kind of wrinkled, but that does show better. Look how pretty that is. Her detail in this is just amazing. Look at that.
I
Wow.
spend like 3 or 4 hours just on one of those leaves trying to design that. I don't.
You could do some heavy fussy cutting on this one, or again, just use it like as a border.
Uh-oh. Christina said, lost you. I don't know if that means anything.
You'll probably get us back in just a second because we're on air.
Okay. You can keep going.
See. All right, I'm gonna keep going because it does say we're streaming, so maybe it was.
You're still good.
Yeah,
I got you.
might be your end, sweetie.
There you are. We're back.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Let me catch up.
All right.
And this
And
is.
this is that same design like the first one we saw, but it completely changes with the color,
Does.
right? A whole different vibe on it.
This one's anemone and lilac.
Anemone and lilac.
Anemone.
I have the hardest time with that word. All right.
You know, it's always interesting. I never noticed on the selvage. She puts uh the colors that are main in that picture on the thing on the selvage. I never realized until you just showed that one
What?
down here in the corner. See it? The two flowers on it is the two main colors, and so I saw it on that one too as well. So
Oh, yeah, that's what they do when it's not digitally printed.
yep,
They put usually a little design. What he's talking about are these echinaceas, and those are the two colors that are in the fabric. Normally, they're dots, but a lot of times the designers will get kind of fun and in the selvage put some of the items in that collection. And you can get, before it's digitally printed, 18 colors in fabrics. Anything over 18 colors is digitally printed.
I did not realize that.
Yep.
Everybody learned something new today. We're good to go. Excellent.
There you go.
So Christina said, "You sound like Mino." She laughed and then says, "Nemo." So, about the anemone.
You're right, he did do that. That's pretty funny. All right. So some more echinacea. A navy color. Look how pretty that is.
This is a night.
So I don't think we've ever had one this dark of the echinacea.
That's pretty nice.
This is gorgeous. I think some of this will be in my living room.
I'm talking.
Very cute. So we don't need to spend a lot of time. We know about our echinacea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've got another one of these large. We're going to be rolling up a lot of bolts when we get done.
Yeah, that's okay.
Look. I mean, you have to see it. I don't think on that other one you could see it so well. Look how beautiful this is.
That is really nice.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, gorgeous. I mean, it's coming through on the video really well there.
Yeah, this looks great. It's not quite as bright as what it's coming out, but it's still a stunning, stunning blue. Love this.
You want to make a statement with something that's the kind of thing you would want to do,
Yeah.
and not be so bright colors. That would be a
Yeah,
nice.
these are they're bright, but they're just kind of like got a dustiness to them. They're a
Yeah.
little more subdued. Okay, some echinacea. Oops, I didn't mean to shake everything up.
See,
Sorry, that's a little flappy. Let me move that bolt buddy over a little
what
bit.
is this? So I may have been off the one
So
time.
this is coneflower and taffy.
So I had that wrong then. So that the purple one is not isn't Kofar and Mage. So sorry, it looks darker on the
This
thing
is
here.
magenta. So the taffy.
I'll put this one up and then I'll go, but we'll show it back again. So now
Okay.
that one's a
So
taffy.
this is coneflower and taffy. So this is 105. So if you liked the color that we showed during 105, this is what?
This is cornflower and taffy. That one there. And then when you pull the other one back up, I'll hold it up a
Okay.
second.
So this is it almost looks like it's glowing. It's like a lilac with an orange a rusty orange on top. It's really really stunning. Like super super stunning. All
Right.
right. We're going to bring this one back up. We
Yeah.
showed you, but it was the wrong number.
Yeah. This cornflower magenta. My bad. I
So
gotta get
this
used to
is
it.
111.
This is 111. Yes.
I wish that we could remember all the names of our fabrics, but it's just not possible.
Yeah, and slightly different color on the computer as opposed to what's coming up. So
Right.
that's why it threw me off.
Yes. So
But I'm
coneflower
back.
and
I'm on
magenta.
track. People, it's okay.
Number 111.
I'm
All right.
I'm good.
We've got another coneflower.
This one's
Ooh,
cornflower and pool.
yes, that I believe. Look at this.
You even questioned the taffy earlier, so I'm quite impressed. Wait, that was when you were like, taffy? That's taffy? I was like,
I
wow,
was like,
Jennifer,
we're
there
gonna
you
go
go.
with it.
You should own a
Quick and
shop.
easy.
You should own a shop. What's up with that?
Oh my gosh, I should,
You
shouldn't
should. You should go
I?
for a shop.
I really like this one. It's a little more in your face, but that's the fun of this one. Super, super fun. All right. I think we're a little more than halfway done.
Mums and seaweed.
Mums and seaweed. Now this is a great blender. This one could go with anything. It's got that nice deep teal color to it. It's that probably is a better the
Yeah.
deepness of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a better rendition of this one.
That'd make a great background or something.
Yeah, this would make a really good background.
Hmm.
Mystery fat quarter bundles.
Just saying.
You might
Hmm.
see this
Hmm.
one.
That might come up.
That might come up. All right, here are those flowers again. Now in green. You remember we showed you in black and then we showed you in pink, right? Kind of like a pink colorway.
Yep.
Now this really gorgeous green.
So Cindy Martinez said I failed with YouTube, but that's okay, Cindy. It'll be on YouTube later. We'll
Oh,
post it.
yes. It doesn't go live on YouTube. It's just I post it there after we're done.
So
Just so, yeah.
so you could be 5 for 5 if,
Thank
once
you
we
for
post it.
checking
I know you
it.
checked all of it. It's awesome.
I know we used to when we were doing StreamYard, we streamed on YouTube as well, but this Comet Soul doesn't stream on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got the green. We're going into these greens.
This is like
And
yellow.
then
It's called Mums and Gold,
Mums and Golden.
but it's a lighter version. If you notice the dark green you had earlier, that's the lighter of that version.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Very springy, right? Us going into spring. This is a wonderfully spring color. I wonder if this works with some of those borders and panels that are out there from in the beginning.
Oh
I
yeah,
wonder
the
if
spring.
that
That
does. The
would.
spring one. I think this one would look really pretty with that.
Okay. Yep. I agree.
All right. Now this one is the vases again. We've got this color and one more color of
Yep.
those vases. I think she chose well with this color. I'm a big, y'all know me, orange is the new pink. And so this is a borderline kind of goldy yellow. Absolutely stunning. Let me go in close so in case you're new, look at the detail on this. And you can even see the water line. It is absolutely stunning.
And actually, do you want to take a break here and tell people to tell us our favorite color so we can catch up with the wheel of names and stuff?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
We have like a little giveaway going on. We totally forgot to tell you. If you see your favorite color, or just tell us what your favorite color is of all of these. I mean, you don't have to do the exact name. You can put, oh, the gold one, or that green one, or the magenta, or just tell us what your favorite color is in this collection.
and you'll enter into the.
And we'll get you entered into our giveaway that we're going to do at the end. And you do have to be present to win. This is a present to win thing.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Love the green. Excellent.
I know the green is fun, right? Kind of dig it. All right. And we've got some more. This is the last echinacea of this collection. So that golden color with the magenta in it.
Give me a second. Let me catch up to it. There, it's the hard tangerine.
Tangerine, yes. That would be pretty. Tangerine is definitely this color. Blood orange.
There you go. That's a really
Yeah,
good point.
this is blood orange. This is really kind of that reminds me of that.
Yep.
All right, so there's your echinacea.
Yes, Shelly, we got you, girl.
We got you. All right, now we've got a hot pink base.
Excellent.
Because a girl's got to have some pink, even though orange is the new pink. Every now and then you got to keep with the old pink.
Let me get back there. Hold on. So this is the pink.
This one is called
Candy.
Candy. Yes. It's coming off looking a little red, but it is not red. It is hot pink. Yep, it just looks red, but it's not. I promise. That's all of some hot pink.
Michelle Little said magenta was her favorite.
Oh, I know that magenta was so pretty.
And Cindy said linking to the internet the best. That's what she did.
Okay.
So yeah, and yeah, Lori said mine's the purple from the beginning of the show. Yep, I got you.
Yep. Our Lori or another Lori?
Another the
Another
Zinsky, Lori.
Okay, Lisinski. All right, so this is the last fabric. And this is that rose kind of color. It's not the roses, but it's definitely that rose color.
Yeah, and it was the first one that came up. So you'll see I suddenly went to 100. That's okay. It just happened to be the first one in the list that we put
Yeah,
up.
we don't get to choose the order of this, unfortunately. So you definitely have to pay attention to those numbers. It's got a lovely drape. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit coarser, because you know Anna is moved away from Free Spirit and she is with Northcott now. And she has her own little section of Northcott. And these are oiko text. So it's, good for the environment.
That sounded impressive.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to say that, but it is good for the environment. Supposedly, they use more environmental ways of producing the cotton. I don't know. I don't know the details of that.
They're good.
I
Yep.
guess I should know the details,
Bah.
but I don't. All right. So, what y'all think? This is I've gotten some Anna Marie Horner before in the past. Um, I haven't gotten a lot of it. There was a local shop here that we kind of made a deal. She would do Anna Marie while I did Tula, but she's recently closed her shop, which is
Unfortunately.
kind of sad.
Bummer.
Because we really did work well together. Um, but since she's no longer going to be there, I am going to start carrying Anna Marie Horner, and I've actually purchased all the collections that are coming in this year. So if you want to see what's coming and you're an Anna fan, you can go to our coming soon page and you can filter on the sides and find what all's coming for her. We've got poor connection, so hopefully we didn't buzz out.
Everything's still going.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little sip. Sorry, I'm kind of dry mouth.
Yeah, so you got Love It from Christina Purcell. Cindy Martinez said beautiful. Michelle Little said love it. Second Story Quilting said beautiful. I think she spelled it out. BEA beautiful.
BEA beautiful.
So
So they're a little bit bigger prints, right? A little bit bigger prints than I've dealt with in the store and stuff like that. But that's why when I showed you this
hold
fat
on.
quarter
Let me get
bundle,
there.
I'm just going to go back to the fat quarter bundle. Don't think of just the big prints. Yes, you can do some fussy cutting with it, but really it's all about the color. And she is all about the color. She does it very well. So there we go. So is anybody curious about the quilt behind me?
So I don't know. Cindy said I booked my trip to Alabama in June.
Oh,
Excellent.
nice.
And then so
Does that mean you're coming through
you are on
Houston?
your way back.
Is that
Yes,
right? I was
there it
wondering
goes.
that.
Yep. Shelly said I like them all.
I know, they're so pretty.
Okay, do we want to do the spin wheel thing while
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to talk about this quilt
why don't you
while
talk
we're
about that quilt
okay?
there?
So this quilt behind me. Do you like this quilt behind
Do
you?
you like the quilt behind you? Let me get there.
We're gonna buzz it in. This is Libs Elliott. And I did the pattern is side braid by Jenny B. And I just looked, I saw these fabrics and I was like, I don't want to cut them into little bitty pieces. They just to me scream a little bit bigger because I love the prints. They're really all kind of a medium-sized print to a small print. You've got some animal prints, you've got some graffiti, you've got some plaid, not plaid, what is it called?
Um,
Uh,
biased flat or whatever it's called.
I can't think. Bias plaid.
Not gingham. It's gonna kill
Bias.
me.
Well, I'll say just bias plaid for
Okay.
this point. You've got some safety pins. You've got her very traditional splatter that I think she calls Venom or something like that. So it was a really beautiful line, very kind of 80s grungy, I thought. And so I thought some of that darker gray with it worked really, really good. So we do have kits for this. They are 84.50 and it makes a really large lap size. Pretty large. Can you look and see
Yeah, the size
the size?
is 60 by 78.
60 by 78. So
Yep.
decent size.
Vicky Breen said hi. Cindy
Hi,
McHugh said
Vicky.
yes about are you interested in the quilt. And Christina I did ask if it's Libs Elliott.
Yes, it is Libs Elliott. We are Libs fans.
We are big time Libs fans.
All right, so let's see who's
gonna win.
Are we doing two or are we doing one?
Oh, let's do two.
We'll do two.
Okay.
And what is it tonight?
25 each, right? I mean, each time.
25? Okay. We're doing 25.
And our first winner is not because she did all the work, but Cindy Martinez.
Cindy, there you go.
Let's see if I can lift this up and bring. So you can see I'm not lying.
Yep.
It says Cindy Martinez. I can pull that up. That's what it. Okay, and then the second one is
Our second winner. And so what I'll do is I'll go directly when we get off here and I'll send you codes. So if you want to get anything, you can use it.
Shelly Allen.
Shelly. There you go, Shelly.
So you can see right there.
There you go.
Yep.
Congratulations, both of y'all. So I'll be sending those codes your way here in just a few minutes. I think that was it. So be sure to watch your emails or social posts about Fast Five Frenzy and our show on Thursday night, our little edition. But you know what? I hope that y'all all have a beautiful Easter weekend. All right?
Yep.
Okay, guys. If I don't see ya, y'all have a great week too. Bye.
Bye.